So here widening casting must means it occurs automatically. Means if we try to store a byte type value into short type. So there is difference in between a space consumption of these two data types, byte and short. Is it or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So what is size of byte and short?
So byte is 1 byte or 8 bits. Short is
And
two
short
bytes.
2 bytes. Means if you are trying to store a certain value which is present in 1 byte space into 2 byte space, it means you are widening the.
Yes, sir.
So whenever we try to do any operation like this, means we try to convert a smaller data type into larger data type. Convert means try to store value from of a smaller data type into larger data type. So in that case, it occurs automatically and it is done by the compiler itself. So it is also known as widening casting. Okay. But in the second case, it is narrowing casting. Narrowing casting is always done manually. Manually means here that it is done by the programmer. Okay. So narrowing means here we are trying to convert a larger data type to a smaller data type. So for example, uh, if you consider this double data type and float data type, so what is their sizes
So double has 8 bytes,
and float
4 bytes.
4 bytes.
4 bytes.
4 bytes. Means there is data, there is something stored inside double type. Means it is consuming total 8 bytes of space, and now we are trying to store that same thing inside float. Float means it is uh, of 4 byte size. Means here we are trying to store 8 byte space into 4 byte. So it means in that case we have to narrow down some space so that it
Yes.
will be stored there. It can be stored only when if we narrow down some of its portion.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is called narrowing casting, and it is always done manually. Means it is done by the programmer. And do you know now how to do this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Means what instruction we have to add in the program in order to do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'm going to explain these things with the help of program. Okay. So once again, the program will start from this class keyword, and here we have to take the name of the class. Um, so here I'm going to take type CONV. So what is this type CONV here in this program? Help anyone? What? Don't know.
So what you're asking?
What is this type CONV here in this program?
So it's a class.
It's the name given to class, sir.
Name of the class. Okay. And which token it is? Which type of Java token it is?
The identifier.
Yes, it is identifier. Identifier means any name given to certain entity in the program. So here it is name of the class, so it is identifier. So now in the main method here, I'm going to take one variable and the name is num, and here I'm going to store a value inside num. Now I'm going to take another variable of character type, and it is ch. And in the next statement, here I am going to assign num value inside ch variable. Okay, so at the last, I'll try to uh, display the output system dot out dot println, and in the message, I'm going to display or give value in variable ch equals to, so it is stored in ch variable, so here it will be ch variable. So now my program is ready, so let us see uh, this line by line. So here in this line, here I have declared a variable named num of type int, and this variable num is containing a value 12. Now in the next line here I have declared another variable ch. It is of type char, means it will store character value. Now in the next line here I have assigned the value of num inside ch variable. So what data type here I am trying to convert into which data type? Explain.
So integer to
So
character.
we are, yes, sir.
Here I am trying to store integer type of value inside character type variable. It means there is a conversion taking place here from int to char. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So is it
Yes, sir.
possible? Is it possible? What do you say? Is it a kind of narrowing or widening?
So narrowing.
Narrowing.
Narrowing it is. Because if you know about the size of these data types in 10 chars, so you can easily figure it out whether it is narrowing happening or widening happening. So here I'm going to save this program, and the name I'll give types conv dot java. Okay, so now so here it is, it is the name of the folder where I have saved my program. So now the first thing that we'll have to do is to compile this file. So in compilation of Java program, which language is converted into which language?
So high level
So
language.
higher level
converted.
language to machine language.
Directly high level language to machine language.
No, sir, for source code is generated.
This is source code, na? The program written by the programmer is source code. So there is difference na, in Java execution, since it is it develops a program which is platform independent. So there is a little different process na, in Java. I had explained in this in chapter number 1 or 2, I think, that this source code will be first converted into intermediate code.
Yes, sir.
Intermediate code, and that is dot class file, and then dot class file is further interpreted into machine language. Do you remember?
Yes, sir. By
Yes, sir.
JVM.
It is executed by JVM, na? Interpreted. So
Yes,
don't
sir.
forget. Okay. So first we have to compile this program. So I'm using here Java C command and then name of the file type CONV. So here you can find two errors. So the first error, just see incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from int to char. Okay, so this error is coming due to incompatible type conversion here. Means here I am trying to narrow down int to char. So it will not happen automatically. Automatically, it happens only in case of widening, that is implicit conversion. Now the next error is what? Method print LO. N is not there. Here N is required. So understood everyone? This error, the first one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how can we correct this?
So by writing the syntax of the expletive conversion.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
by following the syntax of explicit conversion. So in that syntax, what we have to add here in this statement? So we have to add the name of the data type to which we want to convert this num forcefully. Okay. So here we are going to store it inside ch variable and this ch is of type char. It means here we have to first convert this num into character type. Okay. So here in this parenthesis, we'll have to write the name of the data type in which we want to convert. Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now I'm going to save this and once again compile this program. So now you can see there is no error. Na? So now we can execute this program. So Java and then name of the class file type CONV. Okay, so value. Oh, here statement is wrong. Value inside variable ch equals to. So here you can see a symbol appearing. Na? It means the value that I have given here 12. So its character equivalent is this symbol in Unicode character set. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So here I am going to so here I am going to change its value to make it 65. So once again I have to compile this file. No error. Now run. Now you can see na value inside variable ch equals to a.
Yes, sir.
Why it
Yes,
is
sir.
showing a?
So because in Unicode there is a
This 65
Sir,
is
because
equivalent to a.
A,
Okay,
yes.
capital A it is. Okay. Now, if you want to show it a smaller, so you'll have to use 97 value. Okay. So this is explicit type conversion. Now I'm going to make certain changes here. Uh, Here will be only declaration portion. And now inside this ch, I'm going to store a character, and the character is R, small r it is. And here in the assignment, I'm going to assign this ch value inside num. So num equals to ch. So what do you say about this statement? Num equals to ch. What kind of conversion is here taking place?
Sir, implicit conversion.
Why?
So because the size of num is larger than the size of character.
Okay.
So it's the process of widening.
Widening it is because ch variable is of type char, and it takes how many bytes?
So 1 byte.
1 byte or 2 byte?
So character takes 2 bytes.
Char takes 2 bytes, na?
So char,
Yes.
sir,
Yes. What happened?
no sir, nothing.
2 bytes, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is also given in your book. 2 bytes. In another programming language like C and C++, this char takes 1 byte. Okay, but not in Java, because that C and C++ supports ASCII character set, and it is of 7-bit size or 8-bit size. But here Java supports Unicode character set, na? So it is of 16-bit size Unicode character set. Okay, and this num variable is of type int, so it will take 4 bytes. So now I'm going to save this program and compile it once again. So now here you can see no error is showing, na? But it was showing in that previous case, na?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes
So
sir.
now I'm going to run this program. So now you can see value inside variable ch. Oh, here I have not changed, na? So now let us once again save this, clear the screen. Now no error after compilation. Now run this code. So you can see value inside variable num equals to 114. It means 114. So it means this small character r is equivalent to 114 in the character set. Understood, everyone?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this typecasting is done by the compiler itself. Why? Because here widening is taking place. So widening is always done by the compiler. So there is no need to intervene uh, here in this program by the program. No need to intervene. Okay. Now I'm going to use double variable. So double supports decimal type of values, na?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
So the name of the variable I'm going to take D, and inside this D, I'm going to take a value like this. Any random value I'm going to take. Now, here in this assignment statement, I'm going to assign the value of D in num. So now tell me, will it happen? Is it possible
No,
to do
sir.
this?
Sir, it's an explicit conversion, so we have to write the syntax.
Yes. So first let us see what it is showing during compilation. So again, the same error message was here. It is shown now. Incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from double to int. Okay, here it means this double cannot be automatically converted into this int type due to variation in their sizes. Double is of how many bytes?
8 bytes.
8 bytes.
And int is of 4 bytes only.
4.
So we can, yes. So here we have to convert this double value explicitly in order to store that inside num variable. So how can you do this?
So we have to write the type of data in which we have to convert
Yes.
before the double.
Before the double variable, double D variable. Okay. So here I am trying to store this double type value inside int. So first, here I have to convert it into int type forcefully. So if it is forcefully, then here I'll have to write the data type in which I want to convert this. So with writing this int, now this value inside D variable will be now first converted into int type, then it will be stored inside this variable now. Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now save this program and once again compile. So now you can see no error. It is this time. So now let us run this program. So value inside variable num. So you can see 3546 only. But here in variable D, also value after decimal, na? 85645. But it is now ignoring all those digits after decimal. Na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is called data loss. Is it or not? Here data is lost here. Na? Means
Yes,
all
sir.
values after decimal point. So whenever we try to convert explicitly, so there may be data loss in the program. Okay, so we should do this conversion carefully. Okay, because sometimes this value will be important in certain calculation. Here I'm showing this just for demo purpose, so no problem if it is lost here there, but in certain program this value will be of quite importance there. So we'll use this type conversion, especially explicit type conversion, carefully. So now understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Any question?
Yes, sir.
No question, sir.
Okay, so now this topic gets over. So I'll give you today one or two programs, so that will involve typecasting. So you decide what type of typecasting is needed there, whether it is implicit or explicit. So according to that, you will write the program. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay, sir.